Good morning. It's a Monday. Boy, I didn't even realize until I looked in the camera. It's like, can my shoulders get any higher? Okay, so part of the reason I do this is to remember that I can let my shoulders relax. I can listen to the cards and I can take a breath and start out a day that way. Oh, that's what that feels like. Okay, that's not a bad way to start. Not to anthropomorphize my cards. But it's funny, all last week I was using this particular deck. I think the other cards started getting jealous. So this week I'm going to at least start with the Tarot de Marseille, an original style card. So I'm going to sit here and listen to the shuffle, take a breath, let my shoulders relax, allow myself to breathe, and see what the universe has for us for today. Maybe what we could learn, something we can focus on, so if something catches us off guard today, maybe we'll be prepared. We won't get angry or resentful, and we can try and surprise people and act a little differently. So, what's the universe got for us today? And okay. So I got my cards here, and I'm going to make 3 different stacks. Each different stack, a thread going out to the universe. Whichever thread I pull will be the conversation we have and what we will carry through the day. If I pull this thread, it's going to be a different conversation than if I pull this one or this one. So, since it's Monday, what am I feeling here? I say let's see what's at the heart of the matter. Let's take a look at what's in the middle here today. So I'm going to lay out my 3-in-1. And I'm going to flip each card over one at a time so that I can read them like a book. And just because by the time I get here where I think I have everything figured out where the cards are going, this one can just throw it completely off. So I'm going to use a stream of consciousness where I just like to talk about the cards and get a feel and see where it's going until we get to the last one. And then everything changes. So, the first card here, the Cavalier Deniers. So this is the Knight of Coins. This is about being meticulous, creating task lists, keeping everything together. It can be a very boring card. Sometimes it's overdoing it. Instead of moving forward, you have to make everything's perfect. So let's see what he's actually looking at. And he's looking at 9 of Wands. So one of the things is when you're a perfectionist is that the nine of Wands are about getting to the end of a task. It's like you've got your wounds, you've defended it, you've got everything, you're finally there, and it's almost like you can finally take a sigh of relief. So we have somebody who's really meticulous, looking at an end result, getting something done. Let's see where this goes. The 6 of Swords. So far, with the 6 of Swords, and swords are about putting all that mental thought into something. The Five of Swords is the conflicts that you have when you're trying to work through something. And then when you get to the Six of Swords, it's like finally being able to take a breath. Sixes are about harmony and improvement and things getting better. And it's a culmination, like this card. The Six of Swords is a culmination of the effort that you put in prior. So far what I'm seeing here, it's about being meticulous, following through, and trusting that if you can just do this, this is like doing something that we really don't want to do, but we know it's right for us. We know it's good for us. That there will be some type of benefit, that we will find a relief finally from it. That yes, there may be problems, and yes, it's going to be difficult, and yes, we may end up having our battles with it. But there will be a period then where at least we can leave our problems behind. So let's see what the advice card is. And the advice card is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is about sharing. It's about giving. It's about partnership. So when we see the cards like this, we can see this linear progress of, for example, I've had to lose weight, so I've lost 10 pounds. Celebration for me, yay. Making the plan, writing down all the food and stuff like that. It's like, eating that milkshake, and it's like, I've got my battle wounds. It's like, oh, I've had my struggles with this. I ate some pie yesterday. But, my clothes are actually fitting again. So it's like that sigh of relief. Or you're at work and it's this boring period where you just have to do what you need to do. But you know that it's the right thing and you'll get through it, and there you go. You finally get that relief, the credit. You get to put it behind you. And with the Two of Cups, it's about making it so it's not that unbearable. The Two of Cups is saying, don't get all ADD and locked into it by yourself. Talk to somebody about it, celebrate it, work with somebody. I mean, I wouldn't be doing the diet by myself if my partner wasn't, if she wasn't helping me with it and supporting me and everything else. So I have to do it myself. This is about the things that we have to do ourselves. But bringing in other people, other support, or maybe we know somebody who is going through something. It's boring. They're studying for a test, or they have to get ready for something. They're putting in the time and the effort because it's the right thing to do. But sometimes it's hard to see that light at the end of the tunnel. So maybe you're the one that's supposed to be supporting this person. So today is about just doing what we're supposed to. And good morning, Hayatero. I probably said that wrong, but hello and good morning. But it's about doing what we're supposed to, doing what's needed, going through the struggles, going through the tedium, or going through the battles, whatever that struggle may be. Because once you're done, you're going to be able to take a break. It's like finally completed. But as they say, a burden shared is a burden halved. So make sure that you're actually enjoying life a little bit while you're doing it, that you don't get so wrapped up, that I don't get so wrapped up into something that I forget to celebrate. Celebrate the small victories. Congratulate ourselves. But there is light at the end of the tunnel. So, to start the week, we got to do what we got to do, whether we like it or not, right? I mean, I got to put food on the table here, right? There's light at the end of the tunnel. But now I'm going to think when I'm sitting there just kind of staring at the computer screen at the office, then it's like, you know what? I am going to find a little victory and just celebrate it. Maybe have a cup of coffee with somebody and say, well, at least we've got 3 things out of the 20 things on the list done. Let's celebrate those 3 things. So, remembering to find that gratitude. Remembering to celebrate that gratitude. Because we get through it. So, remember to celebrate and have gratitude. I think that is the big thing for starting out this week. Instead of looking at it's Monday, might as well let me crank my shoulders up here. Let me make sure I'm taking small, shallow breaths. Let me make sure I have my task list, and let me bunch up all my nerves and just jump right into this and grab my pen and just do this. Nah. We do what we got to do and we get through it. Celebrate the small victories. We don't have to wait for the huge victories to celebrate. And again, this might be you, it might be another person. The cards, when you see a court card, it can be ourselves, it could be somebody else, or it can be a situation. So that's what I'm going to take with me today. I'm just going to look for those small victories. So, with that, I hope that you have an amazing week, an amazing day. Just take it one thing at a time, one day at a time, and celebrate the small victories. So, with that, I will see you tomorrow, 7:15, regular time. And again, thank you. And thank you. You know what? My eyesight is so bad. That monitor is way over there. Is that an eye or? Yeah, that's an eye. Hi, Tarot. So, good morning, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.